Alright, so today we're going to be installing the third radiator in my 718S. As you know, the 718S come with no third radiator. That's reserved for the GTS. But there's a kit that you can actually buy. I bought this from FCP Euro. They have this, basically it's a kit that they sent for under $1,000. And I thought it was a no-brainer just to add cooling capability to my 718, similar to what this 718 GTS have. So I'm going to installing today, the center grill, which is now if we go to the front of my car, the center grill is really a blind. You can see there, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna substitute it with one that has an opening. All right. The actual radiator here it's not big. It's really a small one. You can open my hand and go top to bottom here. This is a shroud. One of the things I did is let me show you. I bought this grill with this pattern from Amazon. This pattern match the grills I bought from the radiator grill store. And what I was trying to see where I would install something like this in this setup. And what I did is I'm going to install it here in the shroud. So I cut a rectangular piece, which I'm going to now install here. And then you will see later, but then this will go like so. There's an additional piece that goes here, but it will go like so on top of the radiator, right? So more on that later. And then we have, I already showed you these. We have a bunch of gaskets here. I don't know where they go. So this is I don't know what this is. Let me see. Yeah, it's a strip. I don't know where it goes. This is the ceiling frame. This goes on top of the radiator, and then the shroud goes on top of these. These are the grommets that go into the radiator. These are going to seal the sides of the mounting bracket, which I need to get here. And then some additional hardware, and then the hoses. And this is the mounting bracket that holds the radiator into the car. All right, so a bunch of stuff to install. It's an exciting project, but no instructions provided, so I'm going to be figuring this out as I go. I'm going to have to probably consult the manual because I'm not sure where some of these parts go. So we'll figure it out. So with that, the first order of business is really to remove the front bumper, which we've done before, but I'm going to try to show it here again. Last time I did it, it was kind of difficult to do this. So you have a hook, pick. Oops, that one came out rather abruptly. Come out. All right. So it wasn't as difficult as before. I guess once they are removed once, I think that they're easier to take after the fact. I, here. Here. So this is the clip. Now this should come out easily. Alright, so this is the front of the 719, and this is the area where we will be working on. One of the things I'm going to do, I got these grills from Radiator Ghost Grill Store. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to glue it somehow here so that I can get rid of the tie wraps. I never liked tie wraps, so I'm going to do that as well. I'm now removing the radiator shrouds by undoing the clips, starting with the inner side and ending with the outer side. The clip on top. And then this one has a sensor here, probably temperature. It needs to be disconnected. Now that I have the bumper out, I'm securing the grills I got from RGS with screws rather than their provided tie wraps. Grills are installed without tie wraps. It's something I wanted to solve for quite some time because I didn't like the tie wraps. Installing a bunch of tie wrap to see if I can get these out easier. As I'm undoing all the clips, I'm using tie wraps to keep the clips separated, so that it's easier for me to push the trim out. And now you can see the blind one against the other one, the open one. Now I'm installing the open radiator trim. I love it. It is time now to assemble the radiator. They go, so these two go here, and these two go here. Let me do that first. Right, so do this first, and then you can do that. Right, so. With the radiator assembled, I tried to install it without removing the crash bar. In the end, I ended up removing the crash bar.
Jack it up.
The FCP Euro kit comes with 4 free spin nuts with integrated washers. They fit the top of the radiator mount, but won't fit at the bottom. So I decided to remove the spinning washer and install only the nut on the bottom. Now it's time to install the hoses. Begin by removing the caps on the outlet of the side radiators. Here, I'm starting with the left radiator. I am collecting the coolant in a bucket that I placed below. Later, I'll be refilling the coolant using vacuum. Now I'm installing the left hose, starting with the new radiator and connecting then to the existing radiator. Now doing the same on the right radiator. After installing the hoses, remove the yellow keys holding the clamps open. I think I found where this goes, and this goes on the rear of the mounting bracket. There's 2 holes, and then these probably seals the rear of the mounting bracket to the body of the car. I don't think this is really very necessary, but yeah, that's it. So let me see if I can show you. All right, so you can see there. All right, so this is the strip, and it has the two clips there. And there. Let me see. And there. So everything is now installed. It's the hose. Center radiator with the rectangular grill, which was good because I didn't have to glue it or put bolts on it. It's pressed against the shroud and the adapter, and it fits well. and then the other hose here. Right. Everything was there for the third radiator. It's just that the S doesn't have it, and this is really a good retrofit. And you don't have to buy the GTS bumper. You just retrofit the blind center grill by an open one. And I think it's gonna look mean. It's gonna look good. All right. Now I'm installing all the components and bumper back. So this is going to go really, really quick. Now I'm refilling the coolant using vacuum. Once the system reaches full vacuum, I disconnect the hose and ensure that the vacuum is holding before start filling. I pre-fill the hose with coolant to ensure that no air is going to be entrapped. Now the system is filling. Once the vacuum is lost, the system will be completely filled. I didn't drain the coolant completely, but now that it's finished, I figure it took about 1.5 gallons of coolant. Alright, I'm going to turn the car on and see if how the temperature behaves. Right there. Alright, so I need to just activate it and then turn on the car, and I'm going to use the car bleed process. If you haven't subscribed to the channel, now is a good time to subscribe. Hit that subscribe button. The installation was a total success. Not only do I appreciate the additional functionality, but the car looks more aggressive and meaner. It's like that radiator was meant to be there all along. Thank you for watching and subscribe to the channel.